nERD bOX.
Welcome to another episode of the Popcorn Confessional. So you know what happens when you have a movie pass?
What?
And you go to the movies every single week?
You run out of movies to see.
Yes. And that is the case in this week's movie that we're reviewing, which is Dream Horse. So fire up the Jiffy Pop and meet us in the booth.
Dream Horse, directed by Euros Lynn, starring Toni Collette as Jan Vokes, Owen Teal as Brian Vokes, aka Daisy, and Damian Lewis as Howard Davies. Dream Horse is based on the real-life story of Jan Vokes, who is looking to find importance in her life other than working 2 jobs just to survive.
Man, that sucks. I've done that.
You work 3?
Yeah, I did. She partners with 22 people in her small Welsh village to purchase a mare with the intention of breeding her with a thoroughbred racehorse. Thus, Dream Alliance is born. And these people are looking to compete him in races in their country, but the odds are very slim, almost 1 in a million, that he'll even get a chance to race. What do you think about this one?
Well, as my husband mentioned in the beginning, we went to see Dream Horse because we were out of options. There was nothing left for us to see.
This week's gonna suck too.
Yes, it is. So we saw Dream Horse, and I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised. It wasn't, some Hollywood glammed up movie. It was based on an actual true story about a horse. But there was happy moments and sad moments, and there were some funny moments too, with the drunk guy in the bar and him stripping and things like that. So I enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, it had a very good pace to it.
Mm-hmm.
Toni Collette was very believable in her role with the accent.
She's a good actress.
She is a good actress. It's hard to believe that she was in The Sixth Sense.
I know. So, what a difference.
I don't know what happened to her. Anyway, but so, the acting was very good. Characters were good. You didn't really need to know all the people and the cast of characters of 20 people. But it was a good story based on a true story that kept really close to all the facts.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I looked it up, and a lot of the things that they tell in the story is accurate,
mm-hmm.
including one thing I would like to say, but I can't. And, so it is definitely an uplifting story. Like you said, there are sad parts in the movie as well, especially if you're an animal lover.
Yeah.
It'll tug on your heartstrings in certain spots. And, with this movie here, it's a good telling of not only the relationship between the husband and wife as an underlying theme, but it was pulled off really good.
Yeah, I agree. I think all of the acting was done very well. They actually did a really good job of casting the actors to play their counterparts, because they did show the real, true people, and they were pretty similar. I mean, especially the one who plays Daisy, his character really did look like the real life person, down to like his missing teeth. So
yeah, and then unexpected at the end, stay around. There's a sing along, which was pretty cool.
Between the cast and the actual people that it happened to that were involved. It
doesn't fit the theme of the movie, but it kind of just ends the movie nicely. So I thought that was pretty fun.
It was a pretty fun way to end a movie.
Yeah. And that's really it. Good acting, good story, uplifting story, sad story at certain points.
And it was almost 2 hours long. So, I mean, you get...
Really?
Yeah. You don't feel like it. So you get your money's worth, I think, because it is almost 2 hours long.
Yeah. What do you rate it?
So I really liked it. I found myself really getting into it and like rooting for this horse to compete and possibly win. So I did really enjoy it, and I'm going to give it a B.
Oh. I'm going to give it a B too. Got to stop agreeing. Everything that you said on it, very good. Maybe it's because we went in and it's like, all right, well, let's just go see this movie and see what happens with it, and that's why it was really good.
But, yeah, we weren't expecting a lot.
But I did do some research, looked at a lot of the ratings, and it's getting a lot of praise as well. So it seems to be across the board for us, and apparently with critics and people that are seeing the movie. Do you have to run out and see it in the theaters? If you have a movie pass, or if you have like a Cinemark rewards program, then maybe go out and check it out, because there's really nothing else that's out there, especially if you have kids and you have all these kids movies coming out, so you got to fit those in on the weekends too. So, it is worth seeing. I think it's probably worth seeing the theaters over The Conjuring and some of the other bigger name movies that have come out this year. And
sadly, I agree. Or even if you have a movie theater that has like a discount night like ours does, where it's $5 or $6 to see a movie, hop in and see it. It was worth it.
Yeah, definitely worth seeing. Get out of the house, bring your mask, stay safe, and if you don't agree with the comments that we have for this one, just throw it down. Let's talk about the movie. What did you think about it? Did this movie, can you compare it to something else? Do you think Toni Collette, what the heck happened to you? You don't look like what we saw many years ago in The Sixth Sense. And
well, she's aged, right?
So, she looked like she aged, got skinnier and taller. She just looks taller than me.
Oh, so it's like a Mandy in Last Man Standing.
Yeah. Until the next one, don't forget to like this video, subscribe. Again, throw down those comments there, because we appreciate your feedback and we want to talk to you and let us know what you think. Maybe you don't like the way the reviews are. Let us know. We can't know what you're thinking unless you tell us, and we can't make this better unless you tell us as well. So, until the next, catch you in the next.
See ya.